down. If you can sit down in that.
I was going to say, that's the problem, can I?
Yeah, it's a long walk in one of those as well, isn't it?
Well, it's tight.
Yeah. A lot's happened since you and I had a chat 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes.
About 2 years ago. You got an OBE.
I did too.
Yeah, you got an OBE. What happens to you on an occasion? What do they give you? I mean, what do you get? I know you get a sticky bun and a cup of tea, but what else do you get?
No, you don't get a sticky bun and a cup of tea, darling.
I thought you would.
You stand, first of all, in a sort of a rather large drawing room, and...
Is there more than just you?
Yes, yes, everybody who have been given the OBEs or the CBs or the niters, you're all sort of allotted a certain place to stand, you see. And so there I was in this sort of roped-off area with one bar, the fire.
Oh, it's cold, was it?
Freezing. Electric fire, just one bar on. So they're quite thrifty there.
Yeah. Since we last chatted here, you've achieved, as I say, your greatest ambition, I think. You told me once over a cup of tea, never mind about here, you said, I've just got to get to Broadway. I've got to do it. I've got to get on that stage and star in that musical. Now, you've done that many times over here. So what was it like when you walked on Broadway, star of Sunset Boulevard? Was the dream?
Yes.
Was it?
It was extraordinary, actually, because, you know, well, as you know, I've waited sort of 20 years to get there. You know, I didn't get there with Evita or Cats or Chess. So 20 years on, you know, here I am on the Broadway stage, except that I thought, well, I'm not going to believe it until my feet are firmly planted.
Let me talk to you about something which probably sticks in the throat a little bit, Evita. I mean, you'd starred here in it, and you were wonderful in it, and it was you. It was your part, Evita. And then they stopped you going to Broadway because of they wanted American artists in the show.
Right.
And then the movie comes along, and you don't get that. Now, what did you feel?
Well, you know, it's a bit like the Julie Andrews scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
With
My
Fair Lady. I mean, you know, I'm a theatre artist. That's really what I'm about. That's what I do.
But you could have done that on screen, couldn't you?
Well, probably, but they didn't ask me. So, you know, if you don't get asked, you can't do it.
Were you hurt?
Probably what I should have done was written a letter, you know. That obviously seems to be the way to get it. No. I think really, you know, as I say, it's some time ago. It's 20 years ago. Can you believe it?
When you first...
Yes, 20 years ago this June was...
But the movie was only, you know, fairly recently.
Oh, yes. I mean, that was while I was on Broadway, in fact. In fact, I haven't seen it, you know.
You've not seen the movie?
No.
Are you not going to go?
Well, I can't get to see it anywhere. I guess I have to wait and see it on video or something.
Reading, you know, notes about you, it said that when you're about 14, you did, I think it was a play, the school play or something, on Mozart as a boy.
Yes, it was called The Boy Mozart.
Yeah, sounds like a football manager talking about it. It's way on, the boy Mozart, he done well. But, no, you did this play called The Boy Mozart, and you said that you were totally engrossed and lost in the magic of the theatre, and that real life never quite lived up to it. Do you still feel the same today?
Yes, in some respects. I mean, I think that was the first time that I realised what I wanted to do with my life, you know, that I wanted to be involved in theatre and acting. And yes, I think certainly anyway in theatre, I mean, in terms of musicals or drama, when one's playing a character, you can really immerse yourself in that and get lost in it and become somebody else. And I rather like that. I don't know that I like this, you know, being me. And
why not?
I don't know. I'm just not very comfortable about it. I'm not very, I don't know, secure, I suppose. So, but I feel happier if I'm...
With all your success, you're still not secure?
No. No.
When you were, I don't know how long ago this is, but I hear that you appeared in the musical Hair. Is that right?
Oh, dear me, we are reminiscing this
evening.
Well,
did you take all your clothes off? They had to in those days.
Oh, I did.
Elaine!
Shock horror. I was the last one in the company to do it. It was a voluntary thing, you know. You didn't have to do this.
Well, yes, you did.
No, you didn't. They
no,
said,
I'm told you did.
No. They always said, if you want to do it, obviously somebody had to do it.
Well, you looked up, the only one with clothes on, weren't you?
No, because we were all laying under this sort of rather large...
we were laying
not
under...
Not a tarpaulin, exactly. This sort of blanket effort thing with Velcro strips in.
With nothing on, under a blanket?
No, clothes.
While you were singing, getting to know you?
Somebody else was singing. somebody else was singing, sitting on a table, facing front, so he couldn't see. He used to try and, you know, have a quick nifty around and see who was taking their clothes off. But I've got a story about this, actually. I don't know if I should tell it really.
Go on, tell it.
Well, anyway, so there I am. You know, I'm the last one in the company, and I haven't
removed your apparel.
Removed my clothing. No, no, it's too terrifying. So there was a chap in it called Gary Hamilton. He was about 6'4" and sweet guy, and he said to me, "Look, I tell you what, we'll stand right at the back." He said, "When the moment comes," he said, "you know, we'll stand up together." And he said, "I'll hold your hand for moral support." So I said, "Okay, great, all right, I'll do it. Tonight will be the night I will do it." And so, you know, under the blanket comes the moment, taking